Hey YouTube, New York Half-Ass Prepper. I've been wanting to make this video for quite a while, and I'm finally getting around to it. Why Glock for preppers? Alright, as you know, I'm a big prepper, hence the name, New York Half-Ass Prepper. And I'm a big firearm guy, big Second Amendment guy to begin with, but as far as prepping and preppers, if you're only going to have one or two firearms, or you're going to standardize your firearms, your handguns, your sidearms, I would go with Glock. And I think everybody knows that the magazines for Glocks are interchangeable. You can take a 23 mag and you can put it in a 26. I think everybody knows all of that shit. I think everybody knows that you can get Lone Wolf conversion caliber barrels, which are very reliable, by the way. I've tested them. And you can convert your 23 or your 35 into 9mm. If you have a 40, you can go to 9mm with it. But the purpose of this video, and what I don't think everybody knows, is that you can buy frames and slides a la carte for Glocks. So let's say you own a Glock 21. I can purchase a slide for a Glock 20 or a Glock 20C, which C means compensated, and I could drop it right on this frame. And away I go. You know, obviously I have to buy the magazines as well. And away I go with that caliber. Now, Glock is the only handgun that I know about where the stuff is available. Once in a while you'll see something for another gun. Like actually I'm looking for a replacement slide for an XDM. But generally they're not available. For whatever reason, Springfield doesn't put them out there. They don't sell it as a part. And dealers, distributors are just not going to, part out a gun if you want a slide. But Glock, they're all out there. There's several different vendors. My favorite vendor for the Glocks is a guy called Frank Lucas. He's got a company, Lucas Tactical, and believe it or not, he's out of Illinois, which is a restrictive state. But I guess the FFLs are exempt from all of that nonsense with the capacities and so forth. But anyway, this guy sells me frames and slides a la carte. For example, I got a deal on this Glock 26 frame for a guy on Gunbroker. I just happened to bid on it. It went real cheap. I got the frame. And then I called up Frank, and I got a Glock 26 slide, came complete with the barrel, all the parts inside, dropped it on there, and away I go. Same thing, I purchased a Glock 35 from a very good friend of mine, good shooter. He's one of my subs, Glock 35, and he actually sold me this 9mm conversion barrel. And I said, I'm not really into the long slide and everything. I'm certainly not into the 40 caliber. Being a prepper, I prefer the 9mm and the 45 ACP. Just for standardization, just for cost, for ease of reloading. I like those rounds, but I still like to retain the ability to be able to shoot 40 caliber in case you run into some cops that want to make some money, sell some extra range ammo or whatever. If 40 is available and 9mm isn't, like what happened during the last Obama ammo shortage, I'd like to be able to retain the ability to shoot the 40. So I went to Lucas Tactical and I ordered a Gen 4 Glock 17 frame and dropped it on my Glock 35. Excuse me, I ordered the slide from Frank and dropped it on my my Glock 35 frame. So why would you want to do this? Well, as I just explained, it gives you the versatility of adding calibers to your arsenal, to your collection. And he said, well, why don't you just go out and buy a, Glock 19 or a Glock, whatever in that caliber? Well, the first thing is the cost. The frame will cost you, if you purchase just a frame, if you have the gun already and purchase just a frame, it's about half the price of buying a new gun. But the, excuse me, I'll see if I can edit that out. But the biggest advantage of this is you can get this shipped. This is a part, and you can get it shipped right to your house. U.S. mail, UPS, they'll send it right to your house, and there's no FFL or FFL fees involved. So for that investment, you get the just like having a new gun. I don't shoot two guns at the same time normally, so you just swap the slide out for the other caliber, and away you go. The other reason that you might want to do this is in restrictive states like my own state, New York. We have handgun registration here. So in addition to the FFL and the FFL fees and the BATF 4473, we also have state forms, or county. It's actually done at the county level here, even though the handgun is registered with the state. You have to go to the county, you have to pay an amendment fee, and you have to get a new handgun put onto your permit in the state of New York. So, and I think there might be a couple of, I think Michigan, if you get a new, they have handgun registration out in Michigan, even though they're actually a pretty good Second Amendment state, they still have handgun registration. So if you want to bypass the handgun registration and be able to shoot that other caliber, just buy a slide. It's just a part. It's not a firearm frame. It's not a firearm under the law. It does not have to be registered. So basically it gives you a lot more versatility. So, and let's say, I want to, add a frame to this. I can buy a frame, a la carte, Lucas Tactical. The other good deal at Lucas Tactical is Glock magazines, $20 a piece. You can't go wrong. OEM Glock. So, I can't say enough good things. I got no affiliation with Frank. It just happened to buy a bunch of stuff from him recently, and it was worked out amazingly well. But there are other vendors, should you choose. But the main point of the video is that these frames and slides for Glocks are available, and I don't think you can do this with any other handgun. The XDMs, I see some frames on gun brokers for the 3.8s, but I'm actually looking for a 4.5 one. I have the 5.25 XDM, and I want to convert it down to a regular duty size firearm, and I can't find a frame. Eventually, I might find a one-off frame somewhere where something. I can't find a slide. I may have, something happened to the frame. The firearm had to be destroyed. So they cut up the frame, and then they sell the slide. But the Glock stuff is all out there. It's all available. Any part you want, a la carte. The other good thing about these Glocks is everybody makes accessories for them. You can get sights. Like the sights, you put new sights on it. You can get lights that fit the Glocks. You can get all aftermarket extended magazine releases, extended slide stops. Everything is out there for the Glock. Holsters, any holster that's made, they make it for the Glock. This is just a prepper dream, having these firearms. So I can't say enough about it. It's a good investment, even if you don't shoot. And don't even comment about the grip frame and all that shit. Unless you're a competition shooter and you got thousands of hours invested in a 1911 platform and you have all this muscle memory built up, I could see you complaining about the grip frame. And the trigger, I managed to hit. Glocks don't have the greatest trigger in the world. It's double action only, blah, 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 blah. But I managed to hit whatever I need to hit with these things. I'm not a competition shooter. I'm a prepper. I'm using these things for self-defense. If you're a match shooter, I could see, that kind of stuff being an issue for you. So buy whatever gun you want. But if you're a prepper, you get this one. All right, that's it. It's the end of my rant and my endorsement for Lucas Tactical. I'll put the link down for Frank below. And happy shooting.